Hey! Hey! We got some packs to open. We have packs to open. My Brother's a Legend finally came in. The vendor in question had some issues with their product in the mail. Apparently it got stuck between here and Jacksonville and then here in Hinesville. I'm not telling you guys exactly where I live, I'm just giving you specifics about where things, you know, got lost at. And luckily, I'm having to wait in queue for Final Fantasy, so that makes for great background music for this. Because this is done right before my stream on Friday, just to give you a time frame when this is recorded. So you probably won't be seeing this till the Monday after, because I've got weekends. I've got those big old weekend streams that I like to do. So we're just going to try to quickly run through these. Most of the power cards instead. Of course, there's a Starlight Dragoon, but I'm not even beginning to think that that's going to happen. We got Eidos, Underworld Squire, Hidden Fangs of Revenge, Rank Up Magic Argent Chaos Force, Godarla, and then number 4 Stealth Kraken. I'm going to keep the secrets here and the ultras there. Probably just keep the Noble Knight Spear Holder. Every set, there's like a Noble Knight somewhere, and I hate it. Kaiju Capture Mission, AI Show, Ice Mirror, and then ZS Utopic Sage. Alright, third pack. Oh hey, we got Karibe, Ice Knight, Appliancer Propellion, Dollhouse, and then Rebirth Judgment. Okay, so this is good in Buster Blader decks. You use this, you declare Dragon, and your Buster Blader just becomes an insane beater for that turn if you guys are like halfway through a game. Or turn 2, with the way decks work nowadays. Infernoid Decatron, that is my washing machine in the background, unfortunately. Penguin Sword, Numbers Protection, Ouroboros Sage, and a Toy Parade. So I'm going to try to keep this even quicker now so you guys don't have to hear the sloshing and shit. That is just unpleasant. Fighting Spirit, Utopia Force, Zexal Catapult, the Alternate Art Utopia, and then Dragonroid, which you could run in Cyber Darks because it becomes a dragon. You can have it become a dragon, I guess. It exists because of the anime. Oh, hey, the Ultra Rare Red Eyes Fusion. All you Dragoon players, here you go. Idia the Heavenly Swire, Silent Sea Nettle, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and Relinquished Animo. That's a card that I wanted out of here because I play Lyrilusk. And that is good in Lyrilusk. I would like to swallow a monster, thanks. ZW Sylphid Wing, Phantom Knights or Ragged Gloves, a rarity upgrade for me. Wind Up Arsenals in Mayo, Horse of the Florinite. Ooh, Evil Hero Malicious Bane, let's go. That is a good card. That's a good card to get, and it's short printed, so very happy that I got that. He's like $20 right now at the time of recording. Correct me if I'm wrong. Another Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, Ouroboros Sage, Reborn, White Mirror, and the number 99 Utopia Dragonar. Very interesting cards in this set. Can we possibly get the Starlight Rare? Even Leviathan Dragon would be cool. The Deal of Destiny, Allure of Darkness, Right Hand Shark, Shooting Star Dragon. That's a cool one. And then Ecole de Zone. Okay, so what does this do? If the turn player summons exactly one monster, destroy it. And if you do... this is a Floodgate field spell. Gotcha. It's also something you can play with destroy Penis Enforcer if you want, although you wouldn't get it on the field without destroying the Verte, unless you played it after you played your Verte, of course. Fossil Dig, rarity upgrade for you guys. Astraltopia, Insector, Exobeetle, Ice Mirror, and Altergeist Pookery. This was supposed to put Altergeist on the map again, but it sure didn't. It sure didn't. When the one guy on YouTube that sucks the deck's dick for like a career is telling you the deck is bad. Void Feast, the Alternate Art Karibo, Dr. D, Detonate, and then Ring Requital. This is good. Okay, so you can pay 6, draw 2 if you're playing Lyrilusk, basically. If you use that at the beginning of your combo, because usually if you're halfway through your combo you have UFD established, so that would automatically make it not work. Summon Storm, Left Hand Shark, Appliancer Conversion, an upgrade for Starlight Road, at least for me. And Infernoid Tierra. The Infernoids are in here. That's still a deck that you could run today. Like, it's still viable. There's a lot of graveyard shit that you can do with this deck. And with graveyard decks being as good as they are with things like the Phantom Knights engine, it's good. And Burning Abyss, of course, still faffing about. Dr. D, Soulbinding Gate, the Icebound God, Dollhouse, and then Altergeist Memory Gain. I've got both of the new Altergeist cards. Am I going to play Altergeist? Probably not. I'll probably send those to my friend Ringblack, because he's building Altergeist. Because he's very curious about the deck. I'm going to see if I've been in a voice filter the whole time. No, I've been clean the whole time. Okay. Left Hand Shark, Cypher Interference, Silent Sea Nettle, Resurgam, Xyz, and then Ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. It's a shame that the Utopia structure deck got printed in here instead of as a structure deck, but I understand. At least we're getting that Albaz one in April now because of the delays that got announced this morning. Curry Babylon, let's go. That's good. Shooting Star Dragon, another Allure of Darkness, and then number 89, Diablosis, the Mind Hacker. That's a cool sounding card too. Too bad it didn't hold its price, right? It's actually something you can make in tunes, believe it or not. Did you get your red eyes off of Blackstone? That makes you summon Dark Magic from hand. Starlight Road, Barrier, and I got the Piri Rice map. You read this card because I've seen it a lot, but I've never read it. At the start of your main phase, add one monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hand. But have your life points. After adding it to your end until the next turn activate, you cannot activate. Okay, so that's a shit card is what that is. That's awful. Because, I could understand if it was, a card that got a really good, normal summon effect and had 0 attack, but there's not a lot of cards that have that. Most of them need to be special. Okay, Eidos, the Underworld Squire, Zexal, Catapult, Ice Knight, Karibi, and then Double Exposure. Double Exposure, target 2 level 6 or lower monsters with the same name on the field. Their levels are doubled. Ah! That's cool. Make Zeus. Make Zeus with 2 6s on the field, I guess. Without hard summon Zeus with 2 6s on the field. Is what that tells me. Although if you're playing 3 Zeus, did you know that you can stack all 3 of them on top of each other? Karibu, Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, and another Inferno Decatron, and the Performapal Karibol. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can... Okay, yeah. Also, what's Thought Ruler Archfiend doing in here? That's quite the old card. I wish these packs would cooperate, man. They're making shit hard for me. Wind of Marshals and Mayo, Argent Chaos Force, Godarla, Horse of the Floor Knights, and a Altergeist Fiji Alert. Okay. It's all one word, but you can say it as 2 separate ones. Brothers of Legend, we're still gonna keep going. Fuck. These packs are kicking my ass. Hey, Downer Magician. Finally got a reprint. Summon Storm. Noble Knight Spearholder, Resurgam. And then I got Nibiru. That's a good card right there. Little anti-meta staple. Well, not just anti-meta, but you can run it in your... you can reveal it with Small World and, you know, search Alistair if you reveal Ghost Ogre afterwards. Did you know that? Alt-Art Karibo, Deal of Destiny, Void Feast, Detonate, and then Centaur Mina. What the fuck is this doing in here, this Duel Links ass card? First time I saw that card wasn't Duel Links. And that's not a good sign. Numbers Protection, Penguin Sword, another Fossil Dig, Astraltopia, and then D-Force. This is really good in Hero. Because you use it, you get your Plasma, and you can't draw, but you maintain your field presence, you know? Which, if you keep field presence with Plasma on board, then you might not need to draw. There's Right Hand Shark, got Left Hand earlier, another Ragged Gloves, Fighting Spirit, Downer Magician, and Grandpa Demeto. What's Grandpa doing here? What's Grandpa doing? What's he like? Is he the one? Is he Dr. D? Grandpa Demeto, Dr. D. I actually want to read this card. What is this card? Okay, so fetch one material from Princess Cologne you control. Special summon 2 normal monsters. Okay. So, is Princess Cologne in this set, or is just the support card? Because it is a reprint set. Kaiju Capture Mission, Ice Show, another Red Eyes Fusion, White Mirror, and Speedroid Scratch. The first box was pretty good. I got a Malicious Bane and a Nibiru, and then with all like the high value ultra rares and things of that nature, I probably made my money back on the box. It was like a $70 box, so because I got it. Well, no, it was like $81 when I bought them because I'm a stupid idiot and didn't like order them until like 2 weeks before the set came out. Which is probably why it got shipped the way it did. Okay, another Infernoid Decadron, that'd be my playset. Penguin Sword, Numbers Protection, Ouroboros Sage, and another Wingwork Whittle. I only run like 2 in the deck because there are going to be a lot of times where you have not Wing Beasts on the board. Some Tri-Brigade, Lyrilisk, or just Lyrilisk, depending on what you want to use. I play just regular Lyrilisk, although I might rectify that because I have all the Tri-Brigade cards. Lure of Darkness, another Shooting Dragon, and then Yowie. Not Yowie like the porn, but Yowie like this. This card is summoned, and no other cards. You can activate this effect. Your opponent skips their next draw phase. You can only special summon once. The turn you activate this effect, you can only use the effect of Yowie once per duel. So it's not Yatagarasu for those that thought it was. Oh my gosh, they skipped 1 draw phase. It's basically Yata. Okay. There's my 3rd Red Eyes Fusion. From this set, at least. Edea, Silent Sea Nettle, Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, and then another Utopia Dragonair. Okay. I've gone down at least a solid 1,000 in the queue since I started, so that's good. That is buoyant. Void Feast, Karibo, Dr. D, Detonate, and a Perform Pal Karibo. I can't wait for these cards to warp in the box that I'm going to put them in. Have I pulled all of like the Karibo brothers? No, I haven't. I don't think I pulled the purple one or the pink one. I know that I've gotten the white and the green one. Beat Rice, Reborn, 5-star Twilight, that's the spell card. Zector Exobeetle, and then Lyrilisk Bird Strike. Run that at like 1 or 2, because you already have a trap card that does the same thing for you. That's just basically your Dark Roller no more after your first summon. Makes you not get Nibiru, so maybe you run it at 3. I don't know. Eidos, the Underworld Squire, Hidden Fangs of Revenge, Argent Chaos Force, Godarla, and then Stealth Kraken Spawn. Okay, let's keep the train going. And see, these packs are being nice to me. Why couldn't you guys be nice to me the first box? Cypher Interference, Ice Barrier. We finally found it, guys. It's the Ice Barrier. Zexal Field, Thought Ruler Archfiend, and then Rebirth and Judgment. Okay. Awesome. Right as I say that, the next pack is it fucks me over. Okay. Karibe, Ice Knight, Appliancer Propelion, Dollhouse, and another Relinquished Anima. Also, does this suck up a monster? Okay, yeah, if it points to it. So it's strictly worse relinquished, but hey, it is relinquished. It just only works if you have a monster in like the zone in front of it. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, Ouroboros Sage, Karee Born, White Mirror, and Noble Knight Shieldbearer. Okay. Getting a bit worried here. I'd like to get like 1 or 2 copies of a Dusted Gold, but to get more than 1 out of a box would be crazy. Fighting Spirit, Rank Up Magic, Utopia Force, Zexal Catapult, Utopia, and then Toy Parade. That was a very Utopia pack. That pack was very Utopia if I had to pick one archetype to explain it. Fossil Dig, Astraltopia, Hidden Fangs of Revenge, Utopia, and then Utopic Sage. I have a full place of that alt art Utopia now, if I ever want to make that Utopia deck. Although the Utopia deck's a bit expensive nowadays, from what I hear. Soulbinding Gate, Kariba, that's another one, that's the purple one. The Icebound God, Sylphid Wing, and then Starving Venomy Dragon. Okay, Dark Monster and a Pendulum Monster. For the Pendulum match, put this and Super Poly in your deck. Because that will come up. Appliancer Conversion, Starlight Road, Ice Barrier, Edia, and then another Starving Venomy Dragon. 2 in a row. Is that heard of? Is that like a thing? Oh, sorry, I burped. Karibo, Deal of Destiny, Void Feast, Detonate, Astral Karibo. This is basically Karibo that supports numbers. But hey, maybe you can run it in the deck if you're running like Utopia Roots in your Karibo deck. Although I don't know why you would. Thought Ruler Archfiend, Karibu, Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, Inferno Decatron, and then another Diablosis, the Mind Hacker. This box is a bit less hype than the other one. Let me just forget a card in there. Was it even worth saving? It wasn't. It was a Right-Hand Shark. Phantomites, Aragi Gloves, Fighting Spirit, Downard. Ooh! That is the most expensive card in the set that I've just pulled. Outside of the Starlight Rares. That is a Forbidden Droplet. You need 3 for it to be worth it. But hey, I won't complain. That's definitely a plus off the box. And Droplet is a card that doesn't really work any of the decks I play, so I might just turn it. Kaiju Slumber, Ouroboros, Karee Born, White Mirror, and another Lurlisk Bird Strike. Okay. Dr. D. Soulbinding Gate, the Icebound God, Dollhouse, and another Altergeist Pookery. Can't believe I'm just like putting shit over the Forbidden Droplet like it's not the most hype thing I pulled. But hey, you know, a Droplet is a Droplet, which means that other box that I ordered probably ain't gonna have shit in it. Fossil Dig, Astraltopia, Inzektor Exabeetle, Ice Mirror, and then a Speedroid Scratch. Down to the last 5 packs. If we could get maybe just 1 of Dusted Gold, that'd be pretty cool. If not, hopefully it's in that other box. If not, Appliance or Propellion, Curry Babylon, another one, Shooting Star Dragon, Allure of Darkness, and then another Utopic Sage. Allure of Darkness is like a $5 card, I think. Because people need that draw power in their dark decks. And people want that rarity upgrade. Summon Storm, Left Hand Shark, Appliance or Conversion, Starlight Road, and the Stealth Kragan Spawn. 3 packs left. Just 3. We're at the 20-minute mark. It's probably going to be less than that because I'm going to have to cut out that part where I was setting up the recording so I can throw my boxes at my computer. Saxo Cannibal, Ice Knight, Curry B, and then another Grandpa the Meadow. I think that means I've pulled all the Brothers of Legend, as it were. When I first saw the set name Brothers of Legend, I was like, this is not going to be something cute, right? Ice Show, Ice Mirror, and Purity Rice Map. And it turns out that's exactly what it was. Okay. Last pack. Last friggin' pack. Have something good. Does it get better than Droplet, though? I don't think it does. Take this slow. Let's take this slow. Sylphid Wing. Ragged Gloves. Zenmayo. Last pack. What's going to be the hit? It's a spell card. D-Force. That's actually good. That's actually a good hit. It's actually a good hit for heroes. Anyway, that is going to be what we got. We've managed to pull the Droplet, which, you know, $100 card. I'm not going to sneeze at that. My cat is going sicko mode in the background. But he will do that from time to time. Thank you guys for watching. Freaking Forbidden Droplet, man. I pulled it. I got the nuts.